princess, Nikki Grahame, and their captain, Sean Locke. And facing them tonight, the boy wonder, it's Boy George. The Mack is back, Mack, and their captain, Dave Spikey. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, scientists say the elephant is the only mammal that can't jump? What, Stephen Hawking isn't a mammal? Only a quarter of Brits consider themselves to be lucky, and they're the lucky ones. A cockroach can live for a whole week without a head. Beat that, Heather Mills. Let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what stories they've been discussing this week. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 5 most popular talking points. Sean, Nikki, Rich, what have the nation been talking about this week?
Jimmy, turtles can't jump. I just wanted to go back to a point you made. Turtles don't jump.
They do if you throw them on a trampoline. I think people have probably been talking about Madonna adopting a baby in Africa. She's adopted a baby, it's caused a lot of fuss. Well, he has kind of won the orphanage lottery, hasn't he? Imagine if they had a regular lottery in the orphanage, they had scratch cards. They went, oh, you're going to be saved by Madonna.
He should have been disqualified earlier because he wasn't an orphan. It was like an African orphan idol. She made it into the last 12. She went over for the final, which was this last week. It was some sort of contest, like a Bonnie Baby contest. Went to the local Woolworths in Malawi, had the pictures saying all that. But he should have been disqualified because he's not an orphan. The kid's not an orphan.
It does seem weird that he's got a dad.
Yeah.
But he said in the press that the saddest thing about it is the fact that he's going to be in the papers every day, so that Madonna and Guy won't get the luxury that other adopted parents have, which is to tell him exactly what happened in their own time. But I can't help thinking from a very early age he's going to realise, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to get to like 10 or 11 and go, listen, something's not right here. Mum, Dad, 2 questions. 1, are you my real parents? And 2, how come there's no mirrors in this house?
I thought it was quite funny. She bought him a £5,000 rocking horse. I'd really like to see that comic relief appeal with it. Just £5,000 and get a rocking horse for a child in Africa.
The other thing she did was she decorated his room in a jungle style. It's true, that's of questionable taste, I think.
Why doesn't she just adopt, like, 60,000 orphan kids and then she's total sellout wherever she goes?
That is thinking, Rich.
They don't know that American Pie is a fucking cover.
You still angry about American Pie?
I was angry about it the first time I heard it. I need her to trot it out again 20 years later. All 73 verses. And I'll tell you something else. Snakes can't jump.
Madonna can't sing.
Madonna can't sing? Come on. Nikki, what do you think of Madonna? She's a bit high maintenance.
I like her, but to be honest, a whole week's news on her adopting the child. Oh. Who cares?
Hang on, you're on Big Brother.
So were you looking for more news about what was going on in Kazakhstan this week? I'm not getting to the bottom of this, just Madonna.
But you've managed to get more attention than Madonna in a very short space of time, so you're more fabulous.
Oh, thanks, Boy George.
I thought, her performance at Live 8 was when she was swearing. And I thought, well, that's not a very good, example to set to your kids, because she actually showed it at Live 8, she went on stage and said, are you fucking ready? I think that's what she's going to be like on the school run. Are you fucking ready, lords?
Dave! She's the English lady now.
She's an English lady?
Yeah.
She's fooling no one.
To be fair, Jimmy, don't you claim to be Irish?
I don't claim, I try and hide it, mate.
How dare you?
Huh?
I'm Irish.
I'm about as Irish as you.
I'm more Irish than you'll ever be.
What?
Well, go on then.
I will kind of go down about more shade of halatatu fuck a lishida back the love.
Pogue Mahone.
Yeah. It's my house as well.
Yeah. OK, well, let's have a look and see if Madonna's adoption is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, it is. Yes, Madonna's caused controversy by adopting a baby from Africa. The baby's father described the adoption as a blessing from God, although the exact translation of the Malawi is the fucking jackpot, get in. Dave, Boy George, Lee, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Could it possibly be the allegations that Heather Mills-McCartney has made in the divorce papers saying that Sir Paul was cruel to her? Every night she has to go to bed to go to the toilet. And she has to crawl because he won't allow her a bedpan. He said he didn't want a bedpan in the bedroom because it was like an old people's home. It is an old people's home. He's 64.
Don't explain it to her, Sean, if she doesn't get it.
Heather's only got one leg. I don't know why I'm shouting it.
Sorry, Nikki, you know who Heather Mills is, yeah?
I don't know. I know she's married to Paul McCartney. I wasn't aware she only had one leg.
Where have you been?
She's been in a house.
Someone told me.
She needs to do something to get the public sympathy back in her favour.
Maybe a parrot. I think people would warm to her if she had a parrot.
Proper job. Go to Vegas, work at Treasure Island.
Let's have a look and see whether Heather Mills' allegations are one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, newspapers have reported Heather Mills' allegations that Paul McCartney hit her. Heather is going through a very rough time at the moment, and if she were here, I would tell her, time heals all wounds. Well, not that, you'd have to be a starfish. In other divorce news this week, Stephen Hawking is leaving his wife. Hawking's marriage lasted 11 years before the wheels came off.
Sorry, Jimmy, can I stop you a second? Nikki, he's in a wheelchair. So you know. Sorry, Jimmy.
Do you know who Stephen Hawking is? He's sort of the cleverest man in the world, but he's kind of confined to a wheelchair. Most people that come on the show have a really good time. It's a fun thing. It's great, but you're learning so much. It's an extra
This is
element.
like being at school for me.
Right, Sean, Nikki and Rich, what else have people been talking about this week?
Oh, post offices closing down. Small post offices.
Do you know what a post office is?
My mum's a postie, I'll have you know.
One of those little yellow square pieces of paper.
I think the postmasters deliver a petition with 4 million names on it to 10 Downing Street.
I like the fact that they hand-delivered it because they don't trust the postal service.
What I think they should do is what they do with libraries. They have mobile post offices, and they can be like ice cream vans. They drive around and they play some music to attract old people. Like, we'll meet again, like ding, 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 ding. Yes, exactly, yeah, just about a minute behind. And
I just really hope that when these postal workers, when they went to Downing Street, there was 1,000 of them. I really hope there was just one person serving at Downing Street, and they had to make a big long queue. And it said, like, protester number 3, please.
Let's have a look and see whether post offices are up there. Dave Steen, what else have the nation been talking about?
I love this great story that apparently David Blunkett once told a police governor to machine gun the prisoners. I think that's great. He thinks our warders have machine guns.
He's blind.
Better tell Nikki.
Blow the gaff.
Nicky, he's blind, he's got a dog. And the dog
Oh, you're
helps him.
winding me up. I'm not...
This is unbelievable.
So everyone we talk about tonight is afflicted in some way.
Well, as it happens, yeah.
It's different people, though. It's not the one person.
Okay, so tell me more. Tell me more about Blunkett's.
There was this riot, and he phoned the governor up, and they said they've got their Home Secretary on the phone for you, and he said, "Having a riot," and he went, "Oh, machine gun them." And he obviously went, "Are you pissed?" No, machine gun them. Could have just pretended to do it, because Blunkett wouldn't have known, would he? He could have gone, there you go, all dead, all of them.
It's like a holiday camp prison.
No, it ain't.
It is.
When you were in Big Brother and they didn't have bottled water, you went mental. They don't even have a jacuzzi, many of these places.
I didn't go in the jacuzzi because it was filth-ridden.
Well, fair enough then. Maybe you'd be fine in prison.
This is the same week that we find out that prisoners are being paid to play board games. I mean, I was in prison once and I played Scrabble. I nearly got bummed. But I only had one M.
Only nearly.
Let's have a look and see if Blunkett's up there. Yes, it's been revealed that David Blunkett ordered prison chiefs to machine gun rioters in 2002. Luckily, he was shouting into a stapler. One more to get. Fingers on buzzers. What else have the nation been talking about this week?
Is it anything to do with this teacher who refused to remove her veil and was suspended? So why do you need to leave her alone? Why do you have to... That's enough, isn't it?
But the thing was, she doesn't wear it when the kids are in the room. She only wears it when a male comes into the room. So she'll have it off, like that bloke will come in, she'll go, whoop. And then he'll go out, she goes, whoop. In and out. She should just get like a Venetian blind. Problem solved.
It'd be quite handy them veils if you were talking to somebody who you didn't like, who you thought were an idiot. You could put on like that and your eyes would be going like that and your face would go going,
Is that what Jack Straw's really worried about?
Yeah.
Everyone that comes to visit him is going, You're an idiot, Jack Straw.
Nikki, Jack Straw is a headless politician.
Oh, goodness sake.
Got no head.
Made of straw.
The next one's going to be an exhumed corpse.
She done a funny.
Mind you can't walk around Mecca in a tutu, can you?
That sounds like an old Cockney song. You can't walk round Mecca in a tutu.
You can't wear a skirt to walk around Mecca, but you could dress up as a ninja. Or,
Well, that's the group that we really haven't heard much from in this whole debate. The ninjas haven't said anything. Right, let's have a look and see whether veils are up there. Yes, this week, the Muslim teacher suspended for wearing a veil received a lot of support. She was delighted, or surprised, or touched. It's hard to tell. At the end of that round, Sean's team have 2 points. Dave's team are in the lead with 3 points. The next round is called The Poll with a Hole. We've looked through hundreds of surveys, past and present, from around the world and unearthed some fascinating facts. Unfortunately, each statistic is missing one salient piece of information, so it's up to our panellists to fill in the gaps. 5% of Brits would like to see David and Victoria Beckham what?
What about penniless?
Is it part of the peacekeeping force in Basra?
Ask forgiveness from Christ.
Or I know, live a week in a third world country.
Well, do you know what? I'm tempted to give you that. That's dangerously close to the correct answer. It's
Well,
to do
I
with that.
never.
It's to do with that. Oh, well, no one was expecting you to be right.
UN ambassadors.
That's the correct
There you
answer.
go.
Yes, 5% of Brits would like to see David and Victoria Beckham become UN ambassadors. Personally, I don't think Victoria should be sent to visit starving people. They've got enough problems without feeling fat. OK, 68% of chess players think chess would be more popular if what?
If the game wasn't so bloody damn boring.
tell you what, I'll bet when they were asked that question, it took them 45 fucking minutes to figure up an answer.
I've always liked the big chess that you get.
I think if they were really big, they were really massive, and you had to use a crane to play.
Yeah.
The world champion was a crane driver from Catford called Big Ron.
Maybe it was a cross-country event.
How do you mean, Rich?
You know, move a piece, run 10 miles. Move another piece, run another 10 miles. So, checkmate.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I'm with Rich on that. Well, you had some shouts. You know, when you moved, you had some calls. Like, you know, in football, people shout and scream. When you moved to beach, you went, "Yeehaw, I'm gonna get you, boy!"
I've only had 2 chess games in my life.
I bet you didn't win then.
I lost.
Did you lose both of them?
Yes.
Really?
Did you have trouble getting the pieces over the net?
Very hilarious. I almost fell off my chair laughing.
Oh, Nikki Grahame, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you right about now, Sean.
That's my career over. If it was easier.
That's the right answer, Sean.
If it was easier.
Yeah, that's what... Yes, 68% of chess players think chess would be more popular if it was easier. I think chess is easy. There's only 2 things you have to remember. Don't use the St. Petersburg Gambit against the Brandenburg Opening, and the horsey, go jumpy jump. So at the end of that round, it's 3 points for Sean, Nikki and Rich, and 4 points for Dave, Lee and George. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. The next round is Believe It or Not. In this round, I'll give the panellists a simple statement and all they have to do is decide whether they think it's true or false. Sean, Nikki and Rich, let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic.
Let's meet act number 6, dancer Todd Rickson. Well, you've done it, have you? Yeah. Oh, I think he's done a hamstring. There, you're right.
The bit after he snaps his hamstring is how I dance normally. Here is your related statistic. 16% of talent show applicants say they would be prepared to lose a finger for a shot at fame. Is that true or false?
Is that an actual question that you would ask a talent show applicant?
I think it's halfway through the act. People just go, I'll just chop your finger off. Do something.
I'd do it. What I'd do is I'd chop it off and stick like that and put the finger out my ear like that. That's incredible.
Or you could have it around your neck and use it to point at things. It's just round the corner, just over there.
Funny outside the X Factor auditions, though, going down the back, a bloke with a big bag going, fingers, your fingers, fingers, come on, you, just bending that. Fingers, come on.
You know, it's illegal to chop your finger off, because it means you're not fit for military service.
Is that true?
Yeah.
How did you come across that nugget of information?
People tell me things and they stay in.
Did you hear that, Nikki?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Of course you weren't.
Do you think there's an escalating scale of what limbs you have to lose to gain a certain degree of fame? Like Heather McCartney?
She lost a whole leg.
But she made a fortune.
What's his name? Lost his eyesight.
Blunkett.
These are all things Nikki learned in part 1. It's exciting, isn't it? 16% of talent show applicants say they would be prepared to lose a finger for a shot at fame. True or false?
False.
OK, I can tell you that the answer is in fact true.
Oh. Shit.
All right, calm down.
Well done.
Not a lot of people, though, is it?
No, well, I mean, it's quite mental, isn't it? 16% would go, yeah, I'll have a finger off just to sing for Simon Cowell. Of course, once they've done it, they'll have to tend to fuck off like this. Dave, George and Lee, let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic.
Ring My Bell is the show in which you, the viewer, get to do the talking. Qualified receptionists are right here to take your call and put you through to either Arthur Scargill, Boy George, Barbara Windsor, or Tony James, the founder of Zig Zig Sputnik. Let's go for a quick booth hop just to show you how this extravaganza works.
Half a buttock and one right boob.
Hey, did you show that right boob? I didn't see that one.
Yes, just you got to look very quickly. You blink, you miss it.
Was that in the one with the toothpaste?
What? No, that was camping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that one.
Anyway, you take care.
Oh, you bet I will.
Oh, I
do.
love. God bless,
Love
darling.
to see your tits.
Bye, love.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Love to see your tits. Bye. Here is your related statistic. 38% of call centre staff claim that their job has helped them find romance. Is that true or false?
Bollocks. Well, they can't find my details. I give them my customer reference. I give them my date of birth, my postcode, my blood group. They can't find fuck all.
The people that do the cold calling, you know, that ring you, I think that helps their love life, because I always say, go and get fucked.
But some people do sound more sexy on the phone.
Often people phone me up and they say, can we interest you in double glazing? I go, no, but you could certainly take me out to dinner.
Have you ever had phone sex? Fantastic.
I like the fact you know when the call's over.
And your mum walks in the room.
Yeah.
She can't walk in the room, she's on the phone.
You know, in America, all the sex lines start with 900. And the area code for Western Tennessee is 901. So you must get a lot of people in Western Tennessee just getting a misdialed call. What am I wearing? Overalls. My dad, he's right here. Earl, it's for you.
All right. 38% of call centre staff claim that their job has helped them find romance. Is that true or false?
And I think yes.
We think yes.
We think
it's probably true.
OK. I can tell you that the answer is true. Yes, 38% of call centre staff claim that their job has helped them find romance. Call centres are weird things. Yeah, I need to go from Coventry to Ipswich on Saturday. I better call someone in Bangladesh. They'll know. So at the end of that round, it's 3 points for Sean's team and 5 points for Dave's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. I'm going to be giving the teams a series of opinion polls and surveys. It's up to them to buzz in and tell me who or what they think came top. Here is your first one. Top thing that annoys women.
Is it when you get really drunk and piss in the wardrobe in the middle of the night?
When you wipe your knob on the curtains.
Nikki, what annoys you?
To be honest, I'm not a good person to ask because everything.
What annoys my wife, and women I think in general, is they say what pair of shoes out of the 27 pairs they've got goes with this skirt. As if you're a fucking expert on shoes.
Yeah, the problem is, Dave, is your wife's shoes all stink of piss.
I'll tell you something that annoys women. It's when you put a new toilet roll on a toilet roll holder and you make the paper come off near the wall instead of like away from the wall. I don't like that. It's really apparent. What do you do that for? He's got rusted knuckles on the wall now.
You were very close, Sean.
You take the last piece and you don't think, shit, no. You stick that last piece back on, don't you? That one. Put that one back on, then it doesn't look as though I've used the whole loo roller. That's great. She's got to change it.
That's the correct answer. Yes, the top thing that annoys women is finishing the last loo roll. Here's one for you. Top reason to celebrate.
You found some booze. Hey! Didn't know I had this.
Rich, what do you celebrate?
Not being Canadian.
Oh, I know!
Jesus Christ, don't do that! What a life out of me.
It's a funeral. No! No, I tell you what.
Unbelievable.
You only go to funerals with people you don't like.
I've been to one. I've never been invited back.
Oh, I've been to one funeral, I didn't get invited back.
Same time again next year, then. An engagement.
That's a correct answer. Yes, the top reason to celebrate is an engagement. Second on the list is discovering that the kid's not yours and you don't have to marry the slag. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Sean, Nikki and Rich have 5 points, but the winners are Dave, George and Lee with 6 points. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience and to all of you for watching at home. That's it from us. Good night. Well, thank you for watching 8 out of 10 Cats. If you want to watch another episode, you know, feel free, or pop to Pornhub for some different kind of fun. Good luck. You can also go to jimmycarr.com and buy tickets to see me live. I'd love that. I'd like it if you liked and subscribed. But don't feel pressured. Do your thing. You be you.